Hello, boys and girls. This is Mr. Hall. I'm down here at the high school greenhouse. It's 9 o'clock at night on Thursday night. The night before, Friday, duh. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday when you guys, where's my finger there? Yep, come to school online. Okay? Yes, and I talked to a lot of you today when you came up to the school to get books and get supplies and stuff from your classroom teachers. And it's a pretty traumatic experience. You guys have been out of school since what, last March. And it'll be so wonderful to have you back online right now. Okay? We're looking forward to seeing you. We're looking forward to seeing the work that you do. We're looking forward to seeing you just log in. And I want you to practice that. Practice logging in so you have a better idea of what to do every time that you do it, because you're going to be doing it every day. And you're going to be doing it a couple of times a day, okay? And there'll be times when you log in, you'll be able to see your teacher. And there'll be times that you'll be doing assignments, and they'll be really easy right now. It's like, man, Mr. Hall, this stuff is so easy. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be. But you have required readings to do as well. And all the teachers are having fun creating these videos for you. And all I can think about is when you're gonna actually be back in school, because they all miss you. Even your new teachers who don't quite know you yet. They're there because they love teaching. And when a teacher loves teaching, it means they love their kids. Okay? I help people that need additional help in their classrooms. That's my job. That's my role. But when you've seen me come into your classroom before, have I not helped everybody? That's still my job. I mean, I do it because I love you guys. I want you to be successful. And all the teachers want you to be successful. So that's why we do what we do. All right? So let's take a look at this garden greenhouse. And I'll explain to you what happened and what's going to happen. Okay, I'm going to turn this video around. Okay, so here's the greenhouse. All that white pipe you see over there is for a hydroponic system that I'll eventually be putting in. But it's only me doing the labor, meaning building the stuff to get the plants going, to get it ready for you guys for when you can actually come back and work in the greenhouse, okay? Look at all these plants. These are the plants I was showing you at the beginning of the summer. I'm gonna put my hand up here. Where's the top of this plant? Okay, I'm 6 foot, so I'm about right here. That's the top of my head. Look at this plant. That goes up at least 9 feet. I can't even reach the top of it. Okay, that's a tomato plant. Now right now in the greenhouse, it's too hot in here during the daytime because we have a heating system. Let me show you. So that right there is a heater. That's a vent to the outside at louvers. Those louver up and down. That's a heater, and that's a heater. It's not going right now. I have the temperature set, thermostat. Okay, but these are all plants that I planted at the beginning of the summer that I've never been able to plant because it just ran out of room, ran out of time. Those are great new tomato plants over there. I've already gotten a few tasty tomatoes off of it. There's eggplant there. Eggplant's kind of weird. You guys probably won't like it, but your grandma will. And grandmas are one of the most important members of our society. And I brought in some of my plants from my classroom. You guys might remember that. It has a great smell to it. You all just touched it and you went, oh, Mr. Hall, that smells so good. So getting back to the greenhouse thing, we had originally wanted to grow the plants here, and then we would take them down to the Ethity St. Michael's Mission, where the Red Church is and all those old buildings down in Ethity. And you guys would be able to have your own garden. We have the garden area ready. We have the irrigation, which is water. We have the water system ready. I'm building individual gardens right now that are raised so you don't have to bend over to do it. See those metal sheets of metal there? That's what I'm building those out of. I already have some down there. Go down, take a look. You can see for yourself. There's already some down there, and there's some on the ground that I still need to build. See the wooden ones over there? That's for in the greenhouse. I'll have 6 more in here where these things are right now. And then I have 30 more of those panels, which will make about, I don't know, 12 or 13 more raised bed gardens, so you won't have to bend over or get down on your knees to do it. I know getting down your knees is not a big thing, but when you pass 60, like Mr. Hall has, and like so many of your grandmothers and grandfathers do, getting down on your knees is not a fun thing to do. They like to stand and bend over, okay? Like me, old man Mr. Hall. Get around. Okay, so these are lick buckets, okay? If you look close, you can see a black plastic bucket. Sorry, I'm looking at my camera, so I don't know how far away I am. And cows lick minerals out of this. There's a substance in there they lick out. Once it's done, we have these empty buckets, and they're heavy duty. Okay, I've got 30 of them out here. 3 wide and 10 long. 3 times 10 is, count by tens 3 times, and you'll get the answer. That's multiplication, okay? Or you could count them 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 10 groups of 3. But do it the easy way. That's what the smart kids do. And I have tomatoes and all sorts of things. Lots of onions and watermelon and tomatillo, which you put in salsa, and hot peppers and broccoli and more onions. But if you'll see a lot of this stuff, you don't see fruit on it. You don't see broccoli on it. You don't see tomatillos on it. You don't see tomatoes on it. It's because it gets too hot in here. In the summertime, it gets, plants need between 70 and maybe 90 degrees heat before they start to wilt and look ugly. It gets up to 120, 130, 140 degrees in here, so they wilt and they just don't produce anything. Oh, what's that over there? That is not quite right. Let's try it out. Oh man, you guys will be able to come down here and do that. Yeah, I got all over my face. But we'll have tomatoes and everything you could dream of. I've got tons and tons of seeds, and they're there for you guys. We'll grow them here, take them down there next year. Sorry. Our growing season is over now. Summer is over. It's now getting ready for fall, when all the autumn, when all the leaves turn yellow and fall off the trees and off the bushes and everything. And then it becomes winter. Nothing grows in the winter. You might have some green bushes and green trees out there, but they're not really growing. They're going, time to go to sleep, time to hibernate. And plants like this, if they were outside the greenhouse, they'd die. You have to start them from seed again. But the ones in here, let me show you, will last all winter long, and they'll start growing more tomatoes, okay? And this stuff will last all winter long. I've got to move it around to make room for more of those things that you guys can plant in when it comes time to come back to school, okay? Because we want to bring classrooms of kids down here to be able to plant. And that's your job. Now check out this tomato that I got. I took a bite out of that. You saw that? Okay, if I look in there, look right here, see if I can get that to hold it way out there. See how it kind of looks like a seed? Those seeds, dried out, can be replanted and grow a whole new plant that'll actually, if it's in the right kind of temperature, 70 to 90 degrees, grow thousands of tomatoes that you could have. They'd be yours, okay? You wouldn't watch Mr. Hall eating a Slurpee tomato. You could be slurping them yourself, or have a tomato fight with your brother and sister. I had one with my wife once, And we won't get into that, as who won and who lost. Let me just give you a clue that Mr. Hall came out on the sad end of the stick with that. Look at that. That's my Christmas tree from last year. It's still growing. It's in a pot. It's not one we cut. Now I'll keep it in here so you guys can see it. And maybe we can decorate it. And we have all these plants are looking kind of what they call spindly. There's not very much leaves on them, but they're green, so they'll still grow if I replant them. If we replant them, let me show you. See that? See, that's all roots, so it's root bound. It needs to be planted in a bigger pot. It's just, can you see anything in here that where I can plant them? No, so that's why I need to build some more. Over here we have more tomatoes. And I also brought in my classroom plants. You guys remember in my classroom I had tons and tons of plants. I brought them in here because it'll be nice and warm in here in the summer. These are all tomato plants. We'll plant those and we'll have lots more tomatoes. And those over there, man, those look beautiful. Those are, what are they? It's a Native American plant from New Mexico. And right now, I can't think of the name. I think I had one of these had a tag in here. They're the mystery plant. We'll have to find out later. But they need lots of water to grow. I need to water them some more. But they're doing really, really well. So, and yep, I need to water those. So that's about it for now. I've been just kind of gabbing. We got a long ways to go, and we have time to get there. What I want to tell you is, don't look at my hair. It's kind of messed up. And that's what happens, when you're working all day. Do your best in school. That means you're going to be you're going to actually be going to school online. Now, online kids actually learn faster and more than kids that go to school. Okay? You don't want to do it online all the time because you miss out on all your friends who they all love and they all miss each other. Okay? Other friends miss you as well. And we miss you. It'd be like awful if we could never see you and have fun with you, once in a while, do fun things and go fun places and have fun science experiments and stuff. School's an important part of your life. It teaches you to become a good adult, to become a good husband, wife, brother, sister, father, mother, leader in your community, innovator, someone who creates something that no one's ever created before. You guys are like so smart. So we look forward to seeing you, and we look especially forward to having you participate. So make sure you log in. Make sure you try. Even if it's difficult, if you're not sure, call us at the school. We'll help you figure it out. That's what we're here for, okay? Because we're all learning together. We're all learning how to get onto the computer and figure all that weird old stuff together. And I'm putting a plug in for myself. Check out my site in 3rd and 4th grade, and you'll have a link to the greenhouse where I'll be uploading videos, and you'll have links to my buddy Bobby. What's up? Bobby Good Boy. Yes, he's a nice doggy. All the kids are watching you. He's going to have his own page on my site where you can ask him questions, and he'll be happy to answer you. He is a good dog. And you know what? Do you guys ever see us in Walmart? Come by and say hi, because he'll always be in the basket. Okay, so bye for now. Bobby and I both love you, and hope we have a very, very good school year, and we will see you later.